just gotta keep smiling on days like this. I really do have to keep smiling because I will pull my hair out
or kill someone.
Good morning. It is 7:50 in the morning. I'm almost at school right now. It was really hard to get up this morning. I was supposed to get up at 6. I ended up getting up at 6:30. I feel like I really have to motivate myself and have long conversations with God in the morning to really get up and out of bed and finish out this program. Luckily, today is my last formal lecture of nursing school. We are learning about critical care, so I'm excited because this is potentially where I would like to work, and I'm finally getting to learn about it in nursing school. So I'm excited for the lecture today, but it's still really hard to get up and out of bed. And I think that's all I have to say right now. I will check in with you guys later on once class is finished. Okay. Alright, I also forgot to mention that last night I ended up not even watching the television show. I continued doing questions for another hour and a half, so that was underwhelming, but you know, I got them done. Didn't watch the television show, and I did end up going to bed around like 2:30 at night. So yeah, that's my life of a nursing student. Oh, okay. Hello again. It is 1:11 in the afternoon, and I am driving home. And I'm going to talk about the good things that happened first. So I had my last advanced med-surg exam. It was on critical care, and I'm just happy that my last formal lecture of nursing school is over. The lecture was okay, because I stayed up late last night studying, I was pretty exhausted, so I was yawning a lot. There are parts of the lecture I know I missed because I was so tired, but I will just have to rewatch the lecture later. But I still think I got a lot out of the lecture. It's interesting learning about like VEMS and PEEP and CPAPs, things like that. But I'll probably have to study up on it more to really understand the content completely. But that's how the lecture went, and then we took a class photo. It was really nice. So yeah, that's how lecture went, and then afterwards, I was supposed to attend a meeting in my nursing school. I'm on the planning committee for the semester's graduation, and I was supposed to attend a meeting today, but I decided not to go because I have 2 exams this week, and you know, it's kind of hard to plan a pinning if you're not sure if you'll be in it because you have exams. I don't know. I just feel like that's backwards, but whatever. I decided not to go, but I will be at all the other meetings from here on out. This is the only meeting that I've missed thus far, so they should be just fine without me today. So I didn't go to that. Instead, I went to see financial aid, and I don't know about you guys, but visiting financial aid at my school is always a disaster, and today was no different. And it really ruined my mood. So now I'm trying not to let that interaction get the best of me and steal my joy and try to ruin my day. So I'm just gonna keep it pushing. I'm not gonna let it worry me. You know, the struggle is real as far as being a full-time student who isn't working, but like I said, those days are numbered, so I'm gonna be grateful for that. And tomorrow I do have clinicals, which is, I don't know, I would rather not go to clinicals because we have an exam the following day, but I'm going to do as I'm told. I'm going to go to clinicals, I'm going to take care of my patient, and I'm going to have a great day. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. But the part that sucks about going to clinicals tomorrow, outside of the fact that I have an exam the next day, is that there's a job fair on campus. There will be a lot of hospital recruiters, different people who are trying to recruit new grad nurses, and it's from a small window. It's from like 10 to like 11:30. It's not a very long like job fair, and of course it's right smack dab in the middle of when I have clinicals. So I don't think I'll be able to go, even though the hospital that I'm at isn't. I could literally walk to campus, but I don't think my professor will let us out to go to the job fair. I'm gonna try and ask her though, it doesn't hurt to try, because the hospital that I really want to work at, I believe they will have recruiters there, so it makes sense for me to be there. And it's just really unfortunate that I have clinicals on that day, but hopefully some divine intervention will happen and I'll be able to attend this job fair. So that is what is happening tomorrow. Okay, more cars trying to hit me. Today, I'm probably just going to finish up some more questions. I have about 48. I don't know. I think I have about 50 more questions left that I would like to complete for myself. And then I'm going to try to read through critical care, but my priority right now is focusing on studying for my HESI exam. So I'm just going to read through the Saunders book, do as many questions, do as many involved questions as I can, and just hope that all this helps. Do some of the case studies, do the practice exam, read through some other material. So those are my plans for the day. What's a day without a car accident? What is it? I'm really trying to make the best of it. I really am. So yeah, that's what I have in store today, and yeah, I just gotta keep smiling on days like this. I really do have to keep smiling, because I will pull my hair out or kill someone. Alright guys, I will check in with you later. Alright, so now it is 9:15 in the evening, Monday, October 24th, and what have I done today? I've been studying all day, been going really hard, and I got a lot done. Psych, I got home, ate, and took a long nap, and it was glorious, and I'm not mad. I'm glad. That's what I did. I haven't studied today, and part of me is like, that was really stupid, because I have clinicals tomorrow. I'll be gone all day, and I'm going to be exhausted when I come back, and then I have my exam Wednesday afternoon. But I'm tired, and I'm no good to myself if my body is not well rested. So I went to sleep. I ate. I watched 2 episodes of Snapped. It was great. But now I'm going to do a lot of questions. That's what I'm going to do now. So that was my Monday. How was yours? Good morning, guys. It is 6:25 in the morning, and I am here parked at the garage for clinicals, eating my oatmeal in the car like I normally do. Today is my last day of official clinicals for advanced med-surg. Tomorrow I have my HESI, and then Friday is our final. I do have my preceptorship, but this will be my last time going to the hospital and working or shadowing a nurse. So that's exciting. It's really exciting. I'm just tired. Maybe that's why I sound like this, but I'll check in with you guys later, okay? Good afternoon, guys. It is 3:26 in the afternoon, and I'm headed home after clinicals. We got out early today because our professor wanted us to have more time to study for our HESI exam, which is tomorrow afternoon. So I'm very thankful for that. I'm definitely going to use this time wisely and try to get as much studying as I possibly can done. Hopefully I'll be done by midnight. My exam is at 1 in the afternoon, so I can sleep in a bit. But after that, I'd really just like to get in a good meal and plenty of time to sleep and relax my mind before this exam. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm on my way home. Clinicals today was very uplifting. I had a wonderful patient. They had a beautiful testimony about what God has done for them and their family and all of their trials and tribulations, and it was just a really nice affirmation of why I wanted to become a nurse. And I'm thankful that this person was my patient and I was able to spend time speaking with them and learning more about them. So it was a great day. And I don't know, I feel like I can tell you this story without HIPAA coming after me. Let me get right on over, because I see a bus right here. No, I'm not leaving you. And you're gonna love me. Yeah. Okay, so basically, my patient had told me that they were married for over 30 years and had kids, and all of the kids had moved away out of state, so they were essentially living with their spouse, and that was their life right now. You know, kids are grown, out of the nest, and they decided as a couple that they wanted to retire and just travel, you know, enjoy their golden years together, and that's what they were going to do. And so my patient put in the paperwork to retire so that they could live out their days with their spouse. And what happened was that I believe the weekend before my patient's retirement party, their spouse had a heart attack and passed away. And my patient was devastated because they had spent all this time planning, you know, this wonderful vacation with their spouse and what their lives were going to look like now that they both were going to retire and there were no kids. And now my patient's spouse, you know, unfortunately passed away, and my patient just kept saying how lost that they were at that time. Like, the kids weren't at home, the spouse was gone, and everything, you know, they just retired, so they literally spent all of their time at home alone, and how sad that life was, and how instead of turning to drugs or other unhealthy coping mechanisms, they decided to, and instead of turning to those other more destructive ways of coping with this time in their life and this loss, they decided to volunteer. So now at that point in time, my patient would go and volunteer in the community and help the homeless and just get busy in that kind of way. Go volunteer at a local hospital. And that's what they did anyways. And my patient basically kept saying how blessed they felt to be able to help individuals in their time of need. And even though, I don't know how to articulate this in the best way, my patient just felt so honored to be able to help people in their time of need. And the beauty in my patient being able to give back is that they felt like, wow, you know, these people are helping me more than they realize. Even though I'm here volunteering my time to help them, you know, whether that be soup kitchens, reading to children, tutoring. She just felt so blessed that they were helping my patient get through such a difficult time in their life. And it carried her through that, and now it's been about 9 years since her spouse passed away, and she's like so happy because her children have gotten married, she's grandchildren, and she's found a new passion in life that she couldn't see before. This is just one small snippet of the many patients and the many stories I've heard since I started nursing school. And you know, every patient is different. Some are good and some are bad. Not every patient is as nice as the one that I had today. So when I do get a patient that's as nice as the one that I had today, I try to be grateful for that. So that was clinicals today. It wasn't You know, I didn't see any crazy surgeries or wounds or anything like that, but I was able to spend time with this wonderful patient today, and for that I am grateful. And this car is driving really slow, so I'm gonna get out of here. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Thank you for not hitting me. Thank you for not scratching me either. You know, I appreciate you, boo. I'm pretty sure that's not how you ride a scooter. Pretty sure that's not how you ride a scooter at all. It seems pretty dangerous. Hey guys, I'm quickly checking in with you. It is now 9:58 in the evening, and this is the part of nursing school that everyone is afraid of, because I am stressed the fuck out. Like, I am so stressed out. I don't even know what to do with myself. I guess it hasn't really hit me how huge this exam is until maybe the last couple of hours, because I've literally been having mini panic attacks between reviewing material. So this HESI that I'm taking tomorrow is going to cover all of my med-surg courses, which are med-surg and advanced med-surg that I'm in now, and it's basically about 6 months of material crammed into 55 questions that are timed. I believe I have like an hour and like 10 minutes, hour and 15 minutes to answer all the questions, and I just feel like the weight of the world is on my shoulders right now, because this exam will literally decide whether or not I move forward in this class, and this is my last class of nursing school, so it will decide if I graduate on time. And it's a huge deal, and I'm trying not to let it get the best of me, but this is not fun and this is not easy. Like, I'm nervous, I'm jittery, I can't sit still, I've isolated myself from the world, I have no desire to eat, and it's taking a lot not to just curl up in a ball on my bed and just let the fear of failure consume me. But I'm trying to push forward. I'm taking it literally hour by hour, like, all right, girl, review for an hour, take a 15-minute break, review for another hour, take a 15-minute break. And when that's not working, I have to cut the time in half, like, okay, read this section and then walk around for a bit, go pet your dog, wash your face, do something so that I don't just freak out the entire night. So I'm gonna pray and just really hope that everything that I've learned, that this entire program has stuck somewhere in my brain, and that I pass this exam. I will update you all on my score, of course. As soon as I get out, good or bad, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell you the truth, whether or not that means I don't graduate on time, or if I do, because the purpose of this channel is to be very transparent and let other nursing students who are in my position know that they're not alone, and let future nursing students know what it's really like. You know, it's not all beautiful stories about patients and taking blood pressures and saving lives. This is what it boils down to at the end of the day. You could be the greatest nurse in clinical, but if you can't get through the didactic or the workload, the buck stops there. So I may not look it, but my anxiety level on the scale of 1 to 10 is probably on 2,000. So yeah, this was my little venting session, so I'm gonna get back to studying now. Good morning. It is 9:46 in the morning, and I'm headed to campus. I have my exam at 1 p.m., so I've gotten there pretty early just to ensure that nothing happens between me arriving to school, just to ensure that I get to school safely, and I gotta get a flat, or I don't know, the world splits in half and suddenly I can't get to the other side when my exam is being held. So I had a rough night. I was still panicking most of the night. I was getting pockets of sleep, maybe like an hour here, 30 minutes there, and that was pretty much it. Still really nervous, still don't quite feel prepared, but I'm going to take this exam, and I'm going to do the best that I can right now. So